So, what does a cutting-edge tech career really look like these days, in the age of AI? We're about to break down one professional's journey, starting in the world of traditional project management and ending up building generative AI systems. Let's figure out what it actually takes to make that leap. It all kicks off with this number, 20,000. That's how many hours the generative AI systems our subject, Alejandro de la Mora, saved his company. We're not talking about some theoretical projection here. This is real, measurable impact. So the big question is, how on earth does someone get to a place where they can deliver that kind of value? Well, it starts with a mission like this one, from his job at Ascent. And this quote, it just nails the central challenge of AI today. See, it's not just about building something cool with a large language model. It's about making it safe, making it auditable, and making it genuinely useful inside a super high-stakes, regulated industry. That's the real game. And that, right there, is the job of an AI solutions architect. They're the bridge between a business idea and an AI solution that actually works in the real world. They're using all the latest stuff, LLMs, RAG, agentic workflows, but the goal is to build systems that are secure and can actually scale. It's an incredibly complex and important role. But how did he get here? I mean, this job title barely existed a few years ago. Let's dig into the critical turning point in his career, a huge shift in focus that, honestly, changed everything for him. This one sentence says it all, doesn't it? He started his career in classic software project management, all about the timelines, the budgets, the status meetings. But somewhere along the line, he realized he wasn't just passionate about managing the work, he was passionate about making the systems do the work by themselves. You can really see that mindset shift right here. On the left, that's the world of the traditional project manager. But on the right, you see the toolkit of a builder. He basically traded in scope management for playing with APIs and swapped out endless status meetings for building workflows that could run at a massive scale. It was a totally different way of solving problems.
Now, this pivot wasn't just some idea in his head. It happened in a very specific place. At a company called Globalization Partners, his job grew from being a Salesforce admin to managing this huge platform for over 1,000 users. This is where all that theory got real, fast, at a serious enterprise scale.
But here's the part of the story that I think gets missed in all the AI hype. This pivot, it didn't just happen overnight. His ability to build these advanced AI systems today is standing on a foundation that was built piece by piece over more than a decade of good old-fashioned software delivery experience.
Just look at this timeline. Every step was deliberate. At Tata Consultancy, he learned about rigorous process control. You think that's not critical for unpredictable AI? You bet it is. At HCL, he drilled down on disciplined QA and communication. Then at Amstar, he was managing these huge, complex projects with big budgets. Every single one of these roles gave him a crucial skill, the very skills that keep today's AI projects from spiraling into chaos. So the key takeaway here is that those old jobs weren't a detour. They were the essential groundwork. You just can't build reliable AI on a shaky foundation. Understanding how data moves, how different systems talk to each other, and how to actually ship features that make the company money, that is the non-negotiable base layer. Okay, so building great technology is one thing, but a truly modern tech professional, they go a step further. Let's look at this other really critical side of the journey, how he combines those deep technical skills with actively sharing what he knows with the community. This led him to found Sesh AI Solutions, and the goal was really clear, to make sure other people, especially small businesses, don't get left behind by this massive AI wave. It's all about blending teaching, building a community, and actually rolling up his sleeves to help people implement these powerful tools. And this table just lays it out perfectly. On the left, you've got the hard technical skills, the tools of the trade. On the right, you see where those skills get multiplied through teaching in communities like Latinas in Tech and doing pro bono work. This isn't a split focus. The two sides are constantly feeding each other. Teaching makes you really understand your stuff, and community work shows you what problems actually need solving. All right, so as we bring this all together, what can we really learn from this journey? It all adds up to what you could call an AI native mindset, a core philosophy for how to actually succeed when you're building with this new technology. And it boils down to these three simple but powerful principles. 1, keep your experiments honest. Really know what you're testing and be real about the results, good or bad. 2, make your delivery predictable. That's where all that old school project management discipline pays off big time. And 3, and this one is so important right now, always align with business outcomes, not with the latest AI hype. When you do all of that, you eventually get to this perspective. For him, AI isn't just a side project or another tool in the toolbox anymore. It's become the native language he uses to think about everything, from how products are designed to how the company operates. It's a complete shift in thinking. So that leaves us with a question to really think about for ourselves. When you look at this whole journey, from Gantt charts to generative AI, from just managing projects to becoming fluent in a new technical language, what's the next native language you need to learn to shape your own future?